Later on this morning, the Borg-Warner plant will officially reopen more than a year after a deadly tornado hit the Seneca facility. The community there has been busy rebuilding ever since that devastating day. And today, the company is ready to celebrate. Fox Carolina's Grace Runkel is live in Seneca, where she's been talking with the plant's senior staff.
Well, today's grand reopening ceremony, the plant manager tells me, is really about thanking the community and helping them to rebuild over the last year and a half. Take a look at the plant behind me here. You can see people heading into work to begin their day. Of course, this looks very different than it did right after that EF3 tornado hit. In fact, we put together a little side-by-side comparison for you. Take a look at this before and after. Now, on the top here, you're going to see what the site looked like just as the sun was coming up after that tornado hit. Below is the facility today, almost a year and a half later. The plant manager tells me it was a community effort to get back to this point. Now here's another look at the destruction. We were on the ground as soon as it was safe to do so back in April 2020. Parts of the building were completely destroyed, and one man, security guard Jack Harville, was killed. Plant manager Joe McCulloch told me the loss was and still is devastating, but he's thankful the 4 other people on site at the time were safe. They told him they did not even have time to seek cover once the sirens went off. McCulloch says he's grateful the factory was essentially shut down at the time due to the pandemic.
The silver lining of that was any other Monday morning would have been over 100 associates at our site, and can't imagine what could have happened, with that tornado coming through with that number of people on site.
Now here's a rundown of today's celebration. The welcoming remarks begin at 11:30, and then the company is going to be sharing some video of the work they've done over the last year and a half. After that, they'll thank the community, and we'll also hear from the CEO. And finally, they're going to have that big ribbon cutting, and then we're going to get to go inside and tour the basically brand new facility. So if you want to take a look inside, make sure you check back with us this afternoon on air or in our Fox Carolina News app. Nicole.